I was cracking people Somalia here, and today I got 4th Gen OU match versus Smogon Super Moderator Aldaron. And this was one hell of a match, so I hope you guys enjoy. And now just one last thing before we actually start, there's no team preview simply because this is Gen 4, and it will definitely ruin the suspense which this battle will bring. So without further ado, let's get down to this match. Okay, so I'm going to lead off with my choice spec Zapdos named Courage. I love using nicknames, especially caps, because it intimidates the opponent. And he has to switch out his Jirachi, hoping he would try to set up the Stealth Rock, but I guess he doesn't. So setting up Stealth Rock is on my priority list, so I'm going to do that right away. And I figure what better chance to do that than on Snorlax, you know what I'm saying, guys. So I'm going to set it up right here. He's going to bring his Jirachi, figuring he wants to do the same. So I'm going to switch out and go to my Heatran. And yep, he goes for the Stealth Rock. Now right here, I figure he's probably going to go back into Snorlax. So I'm just going to go for the Lava Plume, just trying to get that burn, but it doesn't happen, unfortunately. So I'm obviously going to have to switch out, fearing the potential Earthquake, which he reveals. And I'm feeling pretty confident that he's going to switch right here. So I go back into Heatran in case he goes to his Jirachi. But he ends up going for the Fire Blast, and I was like, what? Okay. So thinking he's going to go for it again, I go into my T-Tar, trying to not be too obvious, but he just playing so straightforward, like no risks, zero risk, and just like playing it. And the problem with me is I still try to overpredict, which does not work in my favor whatsoever. So I'm going to end up with a Dead Banded T-Tar, which have been of a lot of use against this team. Not to mention now I have Heatran out, so he's going to bring in Dragonite, and that's really intimidating, but I'm going to stay in, just hoping he's going to go for some like setting up move. And guess what, he crits me, and I happen to have the Hidden Power Ice, which really sucks for me. So now that's 2 Pokemon down, which could have done a lot in this match. So a Bronzong is going to come in. I'm going to go for the Trick Room, and my dumb ass just goes for the Earthquake, thinking he's going to go into Jirachi or a potential Heatran or something, that can take Bronzong's Gyro Ball nicely. So yet again, I go for the Gyro Ball, but it's a tad too late because he's going to take me out. And this Dragonite is doing more than its share of killing, so I'm going to bring the Don't Give a Fuck boss Breloom to Sport, because if there's any time for me to make a comeback, it's going to be now. So Breloom is going to go for the Spore, and I'm going to go for the substitute right here, knowing that Sandstorm is going to take out the remainder of his HP, meaning I can sport another Pokemon, which is just damn good for me. Jirachi is going to come in right here, and he's going to go for the Iron Head, and while I go for the Spore, because Jirachi is one annoying Pokemon, simply because, even with Focus Punch, I cannot one-shot that annoying thing. So I'm bringing Aerodactyl, and that's kind of weird. I thought that thing was supposed to be led with, but I guess not. So this is just another thing that I can hit KO with my punches. It's gonna get smacked in the face, demolished, going down. As fast as he came in, he goes out. And Breloom's looking comfortable there, still with the substitute. I guess he only had Stone Edge and Earthquake, and he didn't want to risk the Stone Edge missing. Had he gone for Stone Edge, it still would not have broken the sub, because I carried just around like 200 HP EVs, so I would have definitely taken that nicely. So he's going to bring his T-Tar, and the reason why I brought that and not this first is because I KO Raikou, and I possibly was faster than his T-Tar. He didn't know how fast my Breloom was, so that was a safe play. So Raikou's right here, and here I'm like, damn, I lost because my last Pokemon is Starmie, and it's a bold Starmie, say what? Because this is a Trick Room team, so guess what? Starmie is bold nature, and he is like slow as fuck. Zapdos is just gonna die. My plan is to get as much damage on this thing, possibly crit or burn, but it doesn't happen. And just now I was thinking, okay, this thing might actually be choiced. Guess what? It is, which is great because now I can take out the Raikou, and guess what's left? His Sleeping Jirachi against my Starmie. Now I'm praying that he's the typical physical set, but he told me that he carries the Thunderbolt, which is nerve-wracking, because judging by the damage I do is a 4-hit KO. So if he lives, if he wakes up within the next 3 turns, I am DED. Yeah, that's how I spell it. Forget the A. It's called dead. It's not DAD. Understood. So, turn 3, he still doesn't wake up. Now, this is the last turn. Is he gonna wake up? There's a big chance that he is, and it's gonna be game for me. Let's see. What's gonna happen? Nope! And yes, I win. Excellent game, Aldaron. That kind of sucked, that long slumber. Your lazy ass Jirachi didn't want to wake up. That was my Pokemon. I would have beat the crap out of him. So, good game. Kind of makes up for that crit on Heatran. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.